In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a zero clearance throat plate for the Ridgid table saw. The materials and the thickness of the plates will vary depending on the manufacturer, so it's really important to go with the manufacturer that you're using. Either go to the manufacturer's website and see if they make a zero clearance throat plate that's priced reasonably, and if not, then go find a video of someone who has made something for your particular brand of table saw. With regards to making a zero clearance throat plate, there are a lot of videos out there right now, but what I find is really difficult to follow them unless the person in the video is using the same brand table saw as I am. Now, this throat plate from Ridgid has adjustment screws for adjusting the depth. I assume you always want this flush with the surface, so I never could understand why we needed adjustment screws on this. Why not make a simple plate that just fits in? You'll notice there are flanges on the back and on the front, so that I just basically insert the plate, and this spring flange in the back allows it to snap in place and stay in place. The thickness between the surface of the table saw and where the plate rests is about the same thickness as this piece of manufactured flooring. So the thickness for this laminate flooring is about 5/16. I'm going to see, that might be a little too thick, but we're going to try this first. And I'm going to just test that theory simply by using this plate as a template, and I'm going to cut it out on the bandsaw. So now we have a perfect shape for the plate. Thank you, Joseph from Texas Canvas Wares, for providing me with this wonderful shop apron. This is going to keep my clothes clean from now on. I won't get glue or dust or fiber, and I'll be able to go out in public after I leave the shop. There's a link in the description below to Texas Canvas Wares website. Go check them out, get yourself a shop apron, save your clothing. It's going to save you a lot of money in the long run. This is a piece of cheap hardware from a blind kit. A cheap set of blinds usually comes with this. This is the hardware that installs into the wall so you can wrap the cord around it. This might actually hold it in place. So I'm going to cut one end off of this. And on this end, I'm going to do a washer. Insert the washer end on the front. Push this little flange down. That doesn't seem to want to come up. We'll make fine adjustments later, but this plate is fitting almost exactly where it needs to fit. I'll be drilling a hole on this side so that I can lift this a little easier. So we're going to slowly raise the blade. Take a flathead screwdriver, I'm going to pry this out. It's going to be a lot easier to get out once I get a hole drilled right here. So I've got another thick washer and another small screw. I'm going to just double up on the screws at the front so that this doesn't move around. That's got a pretty decent spring to it. It stays in place. If I want it out, I just pop it back out. So I flip this over backwards so that I can mark the location of the flanges on the inside here. because that is what I'll use to raise these up a little bit. Put some washers on these flanges, which should just be the right thickness. Should raise it up just enough. Perfect. Wow, this stuff really kicks in fast, so you got to get in position and try not to get any on your hands. But that should be it. Once that sets up, and it should take a few minutes to set up. So not bad, all in all. This is just some laminate flooring from a previous house. I did a basement floor using this. Maybe at some point I'll switch to a metal plate, but I'm pretty happy with this result right here. Well, that's pretty good. I can cut a really thin rabbet on a thin piece of plywood. There's no risk of it getting sucked into the gap. I'm kind of glad I'm doing this because I make a lot of rabbet cuts this way. I'm pretty impressed with the results. And there you have it, a zero clearance throat plate for your Ridgid table saw using a piece of old laminate flooring, which has some nice glide to it already because of the surface, a few washers, and some leftover hardware that I had kicking around. Everybody, I think just about everybody who's installed blinds or cheap blinds in their house has this particular little flange piece of hardware. Big washer on this end, smaller washers to use as spacers, and you've got the perfect thickness for your throat plate on your table saw. Please deposit your questions and comments in the comment section below. If you want to buy me a beer, head on over to my Patreon page right here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. There are a couple more videos on this side if you care to watch those. Until next time, thanks for watching and have a great day.